Hello. Today I'm going to show you how to crochet a sachet wreath. For this project I used about 3 balls. For the blue part right here I used about 1. And for the red I used 2 or more depending on how roughly you want this. I used every single round on this wreath. I don't know if you can figure out how to do it without using every single one, but I used every single one. For this thing, if you start here, you're going to crochet all your sachet into here as tight as you can get it, because once you skip over here, it's going to be kind of hard to pull because you can't pull it. So you're going to go all the way around, and then you're going to end it. You're going to have to tie it off, make that little knot, or sew it, whichever one you prefer, and then do it again. Start here, do it as tight as you can, go around, and keep doing the process over and over until you finish all the rings. If you want to do it like this, if you wanted to add another color like I did right here, I used this part for the blue, just this one, all this right here for the blue. I cut off a bit of a tail so I can work the red into it and then continue it on, so that way you didn't have to tie it, cut it, sew it, whatever you wanted to do. You just worked it around. You would only have to do it once on that one round, okay? I did another one. It's a St. Patrick's Day wreath, and it looks like this. Bring it backwards. Okay. It looks like this. These things, once it's against the door, it's going to stay, but because of the way I sewed it, I'm not a very good sewer. So it kind of looks like this. This pattern, you can find it on YouTube. A woman made a Celtic symbol out of the yarn, and her pattern is actually really easy to do. It's not very hard to figure out. Sorry, I've been doing this video over and over and over. For this one, for this ring, what I did was I single crocheted white yarn all the way around it, so that way the sachet yarn won't move so much. It kind of stays in place now that it has that on there. So I single crocheted all the way around this as tight as you can get it. It doesn't have to hurt you, but you know, do it tight so that way when you crochet over it, it's going to stay. But in this video, I'm not going to show you how to crochet the yarn over it. I'm just going to show you how to start it, because it's a repetitive process and I don't have to do the whole thing, and which will probably make you guys pretty happy because it's not going to be a very long video. You can start this by folding over, give it a little bit more of a secure bindage, but what I'm going to do is start with the first hole. I'm going to start with the second one on mine because I just pulled that out, and yay, I just did, so I'm going to cut that real quick. Well, I'm just going to leave it. You know what? Because I'm just going to show you guys how to do this. Alright, so you're going to stick your hook in, and holding this is going to be kind of difficult. I was holding it between my knees when I'm not doing a video. So figure out how you're going to want to hold this because it's kind of slippery. With that other stuff, it's not going to be so slippery, but it's kind of hard to hold it because it's a circle. Okay, so you can start with this yarn in the front. If you're looking at it yourself, you can start with the front, okay? You're just going to bring your hook into the back and go into the next available hole and pull it through that loop, okay? And now that it's in the back, if you guys can see it, it's in the back, you're going to bring your hook to the front, hook it in, and go through that hole. Sorry, I kind of hooked it into the top because I didn't bring it up. Let's see. 1 second. Alright, I kind of made mine a little bit tight, but okay, it worked. Alright, so now that's in the front, you're going to bring it to the back and hook it through and pull it through. Aha, I did better. Okay. Now it's in the back, you're going to bring your hook to the front, hook your yarn over the hook and bring it through. As I said, it's a repetitive process, okay? You're going to keep doing it. Do it as tight as you can and as much yarn as you can. You don't want to make it like completely bunched, but you want to make it as roughly as you can. So remember, it's going to bring your hook to the back, yarn over, pull it through. Now bring your hook to the front, yarn over, and bring it through, okay? Repeat that process over and over and over throughout the whole hoop. It's not going to change. You're not going to do from the back to the back to the back or the front to the front to the front. You're going to keep trying to wrap it. And what I mean by wrapping is, if you can see this, it's wrapping around, okay? And you want it as tight as you can, so don't skip any holes on this one. If you have the bigger yarn that has the bigger holes, you can do it, but you might want to go into the same hole every time you wrap around, just because it's kind of difficult and loose. It doesn't make it as pretty, but it can make it pretty if you go into the same hole once, and then go to the next hole, and then go into the same hole, then go to the next hole, then go into the same hole, if that makes sense. But I hope this helped you, because it's kind of would have been a long video to show you how to do it completely. But your process would be beautiful, and it's going to turn out beautiful. Trust me. This thing is worth it. My best friend actually wants it for her mother, because her mother's a big 4th of July, red, white, and blue fan. So, that's how you do this, and thank you for watching the video.